Welcome back everyone to Hearts of Iron 4 with the Millennium Dawn mod. Killing Ethiopia edition. Yes indeed. And yep, that's not going to be too hard, I would hope, at least. And I've got unassigned divisions. Sure. Yeah, we've also got unassigned planes, although we all know how good our planes are. And insufficient resources. How annoying. We're basically just giving half of Europe factories just to get steel. We're using yeah, we're just trading a bunch. Which in Hearts of Iron means bad, somehow. We also have a Morgon San Marino, which I never really used. But we'll kill them. You'll just go in and finish them off. No! San Marino joined the CSTO. What the? Okay, hold on. So, I did not expect that. Although, they're not in the war yet. Okay, so we won before the CSTO declared war on us. Good. Good, good, good. They appear to get oil. They had oil. Sure. So, that's nice. Also, wow. It appears people are actually building rubber refineries and oil refineries. Yeah, okay. I did not expect that. Hey, thankfully we have oil. At least that. Now, rubber. We are importing 24. Which means that even if we do go ahead and... Ooh, rocket sites. I enjoy rocket sites. I enjoy them very much. So let's build some. Okay, before I got distracted, I just like rocket sites because they're cool. Yes, before we got distracted by that, essentially what I was talking about... Oh, okay. So the Article 9. Now the Article 9 is what in Japanese Constitution prevents the formation... Well, they went with the path of peace, though. Revised Article 9. Okay, so they can justify war goals instead of cannot justify war goals. And you do get some extra recruitable pop. So yes, Article 9 is the article in the Japanese Constitution that prevents them from using military force for the purpose of war, I guess, for any purpose other than self-defense. Yeah, and the settling of the international disputes. Nope. It would appear that they got rid of the latter clause, putting fear in the opposition that the former might be the next. Yeah, renouncing war, etc. Oh well. Doesn't really seem to concern us all that much yet. Now, we need light mechanized. For that, we need rubber. Yep, rubber and steel. Jesus. This steel problem is quite bad for us. The steel problem could be made better by building some steel factories. However, I mean, there's a lot of steel around the world. Slovakia and Greece and everybody is... What did the US do? It said that the US declared war on someone. But it doesn't appear like... Well, I think that they... Oh, they made a peace treaty with Afghanistan. Okay, right. Makes a lot of sense. Because again, they can't really... They can't really... I feel stupid. Yes, they really cannot invade unless they get some kind of foothold. Free military factories again. Mechanized, light mechanized. Attack aircraft. Yes. Aircraft in general, probably a good idea. To get a full line of both of those. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone's gonna cancel their non-aggression. It's not like NATO's gonna attack us. Right? Who knows? Now, you're fine. You're fine as well. Oh, unassigned divisions. Special forces. Hey. Why are you 19? What's the purpose of you existing? I do not know, but we shall soon see. Okay, that's just that. Yeah, we will need to soon modify you. You're all done and done, it would seem, but I would also not mind you to be a little bit stronger. Now, going up to 40 with you should not be too hard. Although light and mechanized is not the way to do it. Mechanized infantry to add punch and to add some defenses and HP. And then artillery to help with soft attack. We've already got anti-tank, but we could also, although that would be minus 10% maximum speed, so no, we shall not do that. So we have 35, and then we just need to add another mechanized infantry and get to 40. This should be doable and usable, although we could also put another motorized rocket artillery and then put a motorized infantry, which would result in 45 organization and 390 soft attack, which would be very good. The problem is we don't have the mechanized. Not yet. So for now, we'll have to make do with the motorized rocket artillery and the one motorized infantry. Yeah. We have enough motorized, we have enough infantry equipment, we have enough artillery. So let's do it. Some of our army's not going to be very happy about that, but it's okay. Now you need to do some of that for some reason. You need to also do some of that. Where are you? You're there. Okay. So just put you on over into that group. In fact, let's get you unassigned and disbanded. Don't really need you. Don't really need any special forces commandos. Just to have some more reserves of mechanized, we can optimize our army composition a little bit more. Marines are about to be done. Okay. Marines and motorized. Now the Marines are going to be a different army compared to the motorized. Motorized can move on down and be part of that invasion force. In the meantime, some of you, it would seem, need upgrades. Carrier focus, good. And then that was here. We can get naval doctrine bonuses. Now. One thing we need to do is get you... Oh no, you do already have support and tank. Good. So we'll build some more of you. Ten, in fact. And you're going to be deployed in Sicily. And then you're going to head out into... Well, actually, no. You're going to replace 10 divisions who are going to head out into Ethiopia. Because Ethiopia being a very mountainous area is going to require things like that. And some of these men aren't quite as necessary. So with them, we could do something else. We do have claims on Somalia, I believe. But unfortunately... Oh, you're guaranteed by France, so no. We could invade Somaliland. But that does not seem like a good idea. Chad... Interesting. Andorra, with a very similar flag to Chad, is the... Okay, sure. Although the problem is, I would guess at this point, anybody that we attack is going to join the CSTO. Which is not good. We cannot get a non-aggression pact with the Russians. Wonder if we could if we had... that. Wonder if it would matter. I don't think it would. I don't think it would indeed. Now, you have particularly good relations with some people. In general, though, the quote-unquote problem with the CSTO is that they're not going to be able to do anything to us now, are they? They probably lack a decent navy. Yeah, they do. They have a good air force. But they can't really reach us as long as we control the seas. And the easiest way should be to do that. Now, okay. Easiest way to test this is... Will Turkey allow us through the straits? No. So, the Russians should not be able to get through the straits either. Although, they might be able to send in a fleet through Gibraltar. Which would piss me off, but I guess they could do that. So, instead, search and destroy is going to happen in the Western Mediterranean Sea. Because, yeah, they could just, they could bomb us, but who gives a shit? Like, if they bomb us, it's fine. We could indeed build anti-air, just to prevent that from being a problem. We'll just have that option open, just in case they decide that that's what they want to do. I wonder if we have any way to improve our anti-air. Anti-air attack. Nope. All of these are ones that you do with your anti-air that you produce, but none of them are actually very useful. Damn. People are using up tungsten, like, really hard. And who has rubber? Nobody? Wow. A lot of people have tiny amounts of rubber. Thailand. Give me that. So yes, I don't really fear war with the CSTO. They might invite somebody that's very annoying. For now, it seems like the... Ooh, Tunisia. So we need to watch Tunisia and make sure that they don't do anything stupid. So this is perfect. A perfect task for the leftover units we'll have from Ethiopia. I don't think that Tunisia particularly likes us. So it's going to be pretty important to keep them on the wraps. We shall use the light mechanized for that, actually, because the light mechanized is very powerful in open terrain, such as deserts or plains, but in mountains, they're going to have their strength sapped a little bit. So we wish to avoid that as much as possible. You're where, you're there. So you're going to be staying in that group. And, okay, so where are the Marines? You are the Marines. You're going to get Luigi Francavilla. And there's going to be a naval invasion plan to go straight into Tunis. You know what would be a good idea? Getting tanks to get extra breakthrough in the Marine Division. For now, we'll just have to entertain that thought without actually doing it. Get ourselves some support artillery. You also bring in the armor brigade. Fine. Eventually, I'll have enough tanks that we can use to actually fight people. But for now, we'll just have to make do with what we have. Although, we also need to, if we want to have a chance of doing that, yep, also extend to the Tyrrhenian Sea, the search and destroy operation. Improved artillery. Shall research the L-16 rocket artillery, because then when we get the rocket artillery upgrade 1, upgrade 2, etc., we're going to get improved attack on also my motorized rocket artillery, which is obviously crucial. Okay, now we should be able to do quite fine against Ethiopia, although it says that we have a weaker force. I'm not too sure about that. The main problem I see is the armor. The enemy has armor all over. But it's just a couple of armored brigades, it would seem, who aren't really all that strong. So, yes, indeed, not going to be too much of a problem. One big problem is that you might lack the piercing to deal with them. You have 45 piercing, which is, I guess, agreeable. If I had the army experience, it could be okay to replace one of the mountaineers with an anti-tank. Oh. I guess 2 anti-tanks. That would definitely jump up the piercing, but it would also decrease the organization and the HP and the self-attack by not a lot. In fact, defense by a lot. That would be the worst thing to come out of that. So we want to avoid that. And right now, look at Tunisia. Their units are at half strength. So if we were to fight them right now, it would be a cakewalk, actually. Taxes, don't really need that. Manpower, don't need that. Artillery specialist, yes. Thanks. Thank you very much. It's going to increase all of that attack gloriously. And so let's justify the war goal. We need more polypower, sure. Sure. Shouldn't be too hard. And yeah, I really don't see how Ethiopia is supposed to be stronger than I am. The main problem is Morocco. Oh. Okay, so they declared war on the Western Sahara. And the Western Sahara is in Algeria's faction. Quite realistically, it would seem. Oh no, they were guaranteed. Okay, so... Who knows? It would seem that Algeria has an air force and also a very decent navy, at least in terms of numbers, but their army doesn't appear to be as good. Now, we still have that random yes, we do. We're gonna do a bit of scouting. Oh, hello? Okay. We're just gonna go around and see what's happening, because that's very interesting. Yeah, it would seem like Morocco's forces are just storming through. Western Sahara obviously doesn't really have a big army. They don't have any industry. So we're not gonna be able to do much. And while it does seem like Algeria has forces, we can't exactly see what they are or what they're doing. In general, they're going to have a problem against Morocco's superior numbers, at least. And Algeria is the only hope for the alliance to win. In general, it seems like Morocco also has a stronger industry. So it's very likely that Morocco is going to win. And there goes West Sahara. Algeria... Oh, okay. So they also took a bunch of Algeria. And now they're basically just Algeria up 2.0. Algiers down to one province. Literally just Algiers. And also Oran is in there. So they're not out. Like, they're not completely out. They're okay. And they've also made their own faction, the Algerian Concordat. But obviously not that, not gonna be that great, unfortunately for them. Let's get modern hardware too. It's gonna decrease research time. Very useful. Wait, what? Why is the Ivory Coast in green when I select the ship? That's the only country in the world that becomes green. Okay. Weirdness. So let's merge the two fleets now that we don't need that scout anymore. Oh well, we might have to... Israel goes to war on Palestine. Well, we all know how that's gonna go, unfortunately for Mr. Arafat, and fortunately for Mr. Netanyahu. Israel is very strong, and Palestine isn't. We could get some naval bases. But I think getting the air doctrines... Wait, didn't we already finish those? No, we did. We did finish those, so no. Could get some relationships and attempting to join the ADU, which would be hilarious. But no, construction speed seems like a good idea. There's also a few other interesting things. Air production. Yes, let's try to get some Air Force. Okay, so there goes the West Bank, and there goes Gaza. Annexed. Mercilessly annexed. It is a colony state, and this is also a colony state. So no cores for Israel in those parts. Now, if we're gonna fight Tunisia, we might just bomb them. So let's build a couple rockets. Now, they have a range of 500. Short-range cruise missile, which means that in Veneto they can't reach Bosnia, they can't reach Hungary, but they can reach Austria and well, Croatia too. So how do I? Okay, sure. Yeah, stop that. Don't need you. I should probably send some garrisons over to Cairo. That would be quite useful now, would it? That's a lot of stuff that we need under our control. But for now, the priority is to stave off the mighty Tunisians, who have lined up a pretty big battle group at our borders. No doubt for peaceful purposes, obviously. Now we get ourselves our war goal, and then we hope that CSTO doesn't fuck us over a little bit too much. Now, Morocco also might join the CSTO, which would be bad. It would be very bad if both Tunisia and Morocco join the CSTO, and also if Chad does. That would be interestingly annoying. Chad is really not that... Oh, actually Chad is pretty... Does seem like they have an army. So they may be a little bit annoying to deal with. Really, I was thinking that Ben Ali would be the biggest problem, but it looks like also Morocco and Dabi here in Chad might be annoying. Democratic Socialist Rally. Not like they can do much, because there's the restoration of the Savoy dynasty. Kosovo gains independence. Really now? So, Jonas Walker. Well, it'll be easier to take them out. So, right on time, 2008. Pretty much historically. Huh, sounds funny to say historically for something that happened like 9 years ago. But oh well. Yeah, we can now get those hypersonic interceptors. Should I guess try to do that? It sounds cool. They do definitely look cool, so yes, we could do it. Now we do have some air experience, and I think right. I was saving up to get up to 3, for which Air Force focus would be interesting and useful, especially because then we get bombers focus and then the Frecce Tricolori, which means the tricolored arrows, who are a acrobatic squadron, I guess they would be like. Yeah. Well, in real life, they're the name of an air acrobatics squadron, but it would seem like it's just being used in its meaning, which would be, yeah, the tricolor arrows, as in, oh look, we're so good at flying. Which, I guess, we're okay. Could be worse. Of course, not in Hearts of Iron 4. In Hearts of Iron 4, we have more accidents than who knows what. Unassigned divisions. Alright, that's all of the Alpine troops. Very good. We're going to be the extra guards in Italy. And we're lacking light mechanized. How about heavy mechanized? We're not lacking heavy mechanized. So in the mechanized brigade, now we can get the support of normal mechanized infantry. Can we? Almost. Soon enough. How much are we producing per day? 1.8. Not a lot. Oh, we can get advanced generation free main battle tanks. Very good. Unfortunately, we don't have the army experience required to really make use of them in the way I would like. But that's fine. Actually, our IFV production is shooting up a little bit, which is good. And now we can get ourselves generation-free APCs. After that, we shall get generation 4 light tanks, which should be fine because I don't think they get quite as terrible terrain penalties as do main battle tanks. And next time, Ethiopia. And maybe Barbados too if they decide to be dicks. We'll feel the hammer of the Kingdom of Italy. So I'll see you then.